Welcome to 100%, the podcast where it's 100% real and no bullshit. My name is Nick.
My name is Hannah, and I didn't know we were starting yet. Okay.
Element of surprise, yes?
I guess.
Ooh, that's my bank account. There's nothing in it.
Bank account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I declare
6,
the
7,
war.
9. In my bank account.
So, what do we discuss today? Last time we talked really dark and depressing about how the internet sucks.
Yeah.
So how was work?
It sucked. As usual.
Damn, Panera Bread. That must be a shitty job. Wish I worked there.
Well, actually, you do. Again.
For a limited time only.
Panera's little bitch came back.
You're the little bitch now, not me.
Yeah, I know.
He can fire me. He can't fire me. I don't work there. On occasion.
I know.
I'm just there to help you.
I know you are. Which I don't understand why.
Because I love you.
I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
You ever seen that episode of iCarly where he's like, I love you, Carly. Love you. Love you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like iCarly. That's like one Disney show. That's like one Nickelodeon show that I never wanted them to end.
I know. All of those Dan Schneider shows were so good. Like, not the new ones, like the old ones were. So, like the iCarly, Drake and Josh, Victorious. Was Zoe 101 a Dan Schneider show? I think it was.
Whatever happened to him?
I think some stuff came out about him being a pedophile.
Dan Schneider's a pedophile?
Yeah.
It's hot in this house. There was something I was going to say. I don't remember what I was going to say. What the fuck, Richard? No, I genuinely had something I was going to say.
Yeah, Zoe 101. Zoe 101 was a Dan Schneider show.
Oh, no, I remember what I was going to say. I really wish that the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody would have, because they did the...
Oh my god, Sweet Life on Deck.
They should have either, continued... it would have been so cool if they would have had, a whole series about them, moving on, what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or, something happens and the other brother has to come back to, Boston. One gets, sick or something. One dies.
One dies? Yeah, Disney Channel starts killing their characters off one by one.
Has Disney Channel ever killed somebody?
Bambi.
Well, I meant a Disney show for children.
Bambi. Mufasa.
Bambi was so depressing. I hated that movie. Fox and the Hound was my favorite, though. I love that movie. When the old lady leaves him on the side of the road, she's like, bye. He's over here what?
Oh my god. Why is life hard? I don't understand.
If life was easy, everybody would be successful.
I thought you were gonna say if life was easy, everyone would live.
I mean, yeah, in theory.
What the fuck are you watching?
I know him. He's gonna be on a TV show.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's a TV show, yeah? Yes. 10 weeks, 8 challenges, double eliminations.
Mm.
Oh, now I gotta watch it.
Oh my god.
That's the only...
No, but Dan Schneider...
Is he dead?
No, Dan Schneider rumors have gone terribly wrong. What? Oh, the troubling Dan Schneider rumors haven't gone away.
I must just put
The accusations vary from hugely bizarre to outright creepy, and have also been boosted by far-right conspiracy theorists who are totally divorced from reality. What the fuck? Dan Schneider has a foot fetish. Among the most recent rumors about Dan Schneider claim that the 52-year-old ex-producer has a foot fetish and exploited his position at Nickelodeon to get closer to children's feet. Because they used to do all the segments on iCarly and stuff with the feet. Yeah, shit like that.
I love that so much. I wish people, like, would focus more on their actual lives and not everyone else's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. People don't focus on themselves, but they focus on, like, everybody else.
Yeah.
Money, bae.
You want to know a fun fact?
About Dan Schneider?
No, I start college in 35 days.
I don't.
Yeah, but you have an adult job.
Yeah, this is
And
true.
you have an adult certificate.
Yeah, I honestly don't need... Like,
Are you gonna go, though?
I eventually would like to, but right now I just don't think it's right for me to go right now.
That's fine.
Like, for certain reasons, I should go.
Like what?
I can't talk about it.
Oh, okay. Like on the podcast or in general?
On the podcast.
Okay.
Stuff that I really don't want people knowing.
Mm-hmm.
I can type it.
We'll just talk about it later. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's, but yeah, like, I don't know, I just don't want to, like, it's not like, I don't want to get involved into it, and then I'm like, oh, shit, like, I'm not ready to do this, or I don't...
And then waste the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, college isn't everybody's thing, though. Like, and that's totally fine. I feel like for the last, like, decade, like, college has just been shoved down everybody's throat. Like,
Well,
because it is more necessary than it was for our parents.
but I also don't think it should be as expensive as it is.
Right, it really shouldn't. Because, like, if it's so necessary for the job force right now, like, if it is so necessary, then companies should either be paying people to go to college, or college should just be less expensive.
Well, and that's the thing is companies do, like, will pay for your tuition, but they
Yeah.
always want you to have, like, college. Like, it's like, you want me to have the college experience, but you're willing to pay for my college. So what, like,
Yeah.
why even offer it?
Yeah. No, what sucks is that kids coming out of high school need money to go to college, but you can't make enough money to pay for college without having gone to college.
My thing with this is I think that all public schools should transition over to vocational schools.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
At least have the option, though.
Well, I mean, that's what I did. But I think that each school district should have somewhere they can have a vocational school.
Mm-hmm.
Because it really does... I mean, mine, to go to where I went, every single program is free. Because the state pays for that. They want you to get a job right away. They want you to not have to worry about the expenses of... They want you to go to college. But they're also
want you to have that backup plan.
They know that there's a lot of, especially in where we're at, there's a lot of low-income families that can't afford to send somebody to college.
Yeah.
And so that's why I suggest vocational schools, because I left with certifications where I might never need to ever go to college. Do I still want to? Yes, but certain people should go to vocational school. Because I mean, even if it's not something you want to do, like, I don't want to do what I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm at least making better, like, I'm making good money doing it.
Yeah. And it gives you that opportunity to save money if you wanted to go. Or if you plan to go.
Well, that, and it also gives me the time, and it's like, if for say I get into what I really want to do and I decide that like I don't, if something happens, I always have a fallback.
Yeah.
I will always have those certifications. They don't ever expire.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a nice, like, I just think that all school districts should either have a vocational school or should just transition over to vocational schools.
Right. No, but what I really liked was my last year of high school. They really started pushing this thing, like specifically at my school, and they just called it the 3 E's. So it was enroll, enlist, or employ. So like if you weren't going to college, my high school was trying to help you find part-time jobs, full-time jobs, or sending recruiters out, which that's like a normal thing for high schools to do, is send recruiters for the military. But like, I really like the fact that they were doing the whole employ movement though, because like that's valid too. And the amount of students from my high school who decided that trade school was for them was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like some people have a sense of shame in choosing trade school over college because it's, I don't know.
It's almost like frowned upon.
Yeah,
like it's like you need to do like.
Right, but like when you think about it, like, trade school, yes, it's more labor-intensive work, but it's equally as important. And actually, in the United States right now, there's more of a demand for people
that can start working right away.
Who can do that kind of stuff. My dad went to trade school.
Well, my whole family basically is a trade school. My parents met at the same school that I went to. Mm-hmm. Both of my brothers went. 3 of my dad's siblings went. 2 of my mom's siblings went. Well, it's just a good thing.
My dad and all of his brothers all went to trade school. I think my aunts went to college. One of my uncles went to college, but then all of them ended up going to trade school too. And it was just like all for similar things. But,
Rusty, stop it.
And that led my dad to the job he has now. He has a full-fledged career, and he's not in the field anymore, but he still does stuff that relates back to his trade school. And I wouldn't be able to afford college without him going to trade school.
Well, and it's like one of those things too where a lot of people associate trade school with, that's where all like the drug addicts go. They don't want to have to do work, so they just like people.
Or that's where people who like can't learn go, like shit.
They
like
talk about like when you get the opportunity, because like my school district offered the same school that my parents went to, so it's like. You hear all the stories where it's just a bunch of people that don't want to do anything. They don't want to have to worry about school, so they just go there. It's really not like that. The way that they do it is they don't really... you still have your academics, but they try to make it less difficult on you to focus on your trade. So, like, when I was there, I hardly ever had homework.
Yeah.
And the reason why is they wanted to give you the time to do it, because most people that were going there had a job because you could co-op.
Yeah.
And so they want to make sure that it's not overstressing you, which I think is a really great idea. You're still learning it, but you're not having to deal with 3 hours of homework every night, because most people there have 8-hour shifts right after school.
Right.
And that's how I was.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I like that they focus on that more. They want you to learn your trade.
Yeah, it's really nice now that it's kind of easing up on not everyone has to go to college, because like it really isn't right for everybody, and I feel like so many of these kids go to college and they're miserable.
Well, they get forced to.
And then they waste all this money. They're in so much debt they can't actually do what they want to do, and then also they're halfway through a degree
that they don't even want to do.
Yeah, and they've wasted their time and their money and their effort for no reason, and it's just, I don't know.
Well, my thing is like, I know they want to push for free college. I don't think college should be free. The only reason why I say that is because if you make college free, then that means everybody that has to pay for it in taxes. Mm-hmm. I do think it should be cheaper.
Yeah.
But I also don't think it should be like 100% free.
Right.
Because I mean, if you
I get that.
If you make it free, then that means people that have never gone to college or will never go to college have to pay for somebody else to go to college. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I totally understand that.
But I do think it's too expensive. Like right now, I mean. You want to go and get a basic, not like basic, but let's say you want to go get like, I don't know, I don't know. What are you going for?
Psychology.
How much does that cost a year?
Well, for me, nothing right now.
Well, you have grants, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It would be 15 grand a year.
So you're going for what, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's what, 45,000?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that bad, but that's a house. Or that's pretty much a house. I mean, my house is close to that. But you want to go and you want to become a nurse, or you want to become a doctor.
That's
you're going to be in school for 9 years. Yes, it'll pay off because doctors make a lot of money and nurses make a lot of money, but those 9 years that you're in school, how are you you have to struggle to get through it all. And that's what sucks about it. Rusty, stop. I do apologize for that inconvenience. Rusty won't shut up.
Yeah, but it's I also think it's nice that that they're giving that enlistment option as well, because that's not as frowned upon. It's still frowned upon for some reason, but it's not as frowned upon. For a long time I was going to enlist because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I physically can't. I
know you're crippled. But no, for a long time I was going to enlist.
I think it's good. I think it's good if you, I mean, obviously there's people that go into the military because they want to, but it's also good to go into it because they teach you something.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going there just to kill a bunch of people overseas. You go into it with a job that they take you. Basically, you go to college. They pay for your college.
That's why I was going to do it, because at the time, I was really concerned about, paying a lot of money for a degree that I didn't know what degree I wanted to get. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Just for a long time, I was just really confused. And through finding, looking through, all of my options, I realized that wasn't for me, but, for a long time it was. It was seriously considered.
And I think part of the reason, this sounds really bad, but I think they can't get enough people to join the services.
Oh, yeah.
So everything else is more expensive to try and get people to do that.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Because
conspiracy theory.
You go into it and you pretty much get
sign your life away for 5 years.
But you also get a 4-year degree. Because a lot of those jobs, you go through school. One of my exes is still going through school to learn his job.
Yeah.
Now, I know college isn't necessary, but obviously it's necessary for certain things that you want to do. If you want to be a scientist, yes, I could see go to college. But there's a lot of jobs nowadays where, one, it's all computers now, so you really don't even need I think they not basic jobs, but some jobs want you to have just a degree, and it's not even
it doesn't matter what.
It doesn't matter what degree.
It just
They just want that piece of paper. That's all they want. It just
matters because it's proven that you can commit to something, that you can be dedicated enough. If you buckled down the 4 years and got through college, you have a work ethic. But you're capable of completing something.
But it's also they can look at my resume and see I've worked the same. If you work the same job for 4 years. That should almost be an equivalent. You were committed to working the same job, going to the same job every day for 4 years.
Right.
And it's do I really need... Because they want that piece of paper. It doesn't matter, what degree. Certain jobs are we just want you to have a degree. It can be a massage therapy degree. I know somebody that's really high up in an office building, almost like a CEO, and they have a massage therapy degree. They just wanted a piece of paper.
Yep.
And it's why even want that requirement? If it doesn't matter, I went to school, did I go to college doing pretty much the same classes I did in high school, because that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
It's just it's not necessary in most situations nowadays. Because a lot of jobs, they need bodies. They don't need somebody that went to school for 8 years, has a master, and they're a doctorate.
The shit that you really need, certifications for are trades, honestly. Or, to be a doctor, obviously. But,
Nah, you don't need a degree for that. I'm here to apply for my job as a surgeon.
Oh, well, where's your certificates? You're awfully young to have all your degrees. Oh, yeah, don't have those. Sign me up.
I'm ready to cut you open.
But, like, you know, shit that you need, like, real school for are trades, you know? You're not going to let somebody, you know, build a house who doesn't fucking know how to build a house.
And, like, they went to college for, like, a business degree.
Right. That's not the same.
Like,
shit like that doesn't work.
I mean, obviously there's college degrees that involve, like, building, like, a house. But the good thing about where I went is, like, you took one of the
Rusty.
You took one of the nursing programs. Mm-hmm. It would take years off of having to, like...
Yeah,
it takes off your...
It's
basically your prison sentence.
Yeah.
Like, I have, I think, like, 18 credit hours or something like that I can use whenever. Yeah. As long as it's in the state of Ohio, they never expire.
Yep.
So that's good. But, like, I don't know. I just think college nowadays is so much more overrated. And it's funny because now people, like, certain jobs, at this point, they just want, like, the people that don't go to college, that have worked instead of going to college, sometimes have more knowledge than the people that went to college. But the sad part about it is they go to college and they automatically get paid more because they have a degree.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, my dad's been working in maintenance for 20 plus years. He doesn't have a full degree. He has 20 years of experience over someone fresh out of college, and they get paid $6 more than my dad because he has a degree. But the guy knows nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. I think that jobs should play experience into a factor of it. Mm-hmm. You might not have a degree, but you've been doing the same line of work for 20 years.
Yeah.
You should be equivalent because this person doesn't know what they're doing at all.
Yeah.
But automatically
having a degree doesn't mean you know what the fuck you're doing, you know?
Yeah,
it's just a piece of paper that said, oh, you went to class and you did your homework.
You showed up.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It's a participation trophy.
I know, right? You got it.
College is just a participation
below
trophy.
Average.
Woo!
But yeah, that's like one thing that does bother me with the way society is now.
Yeah.
Because, like, when our parents were growing up, college wasn't...
You just went if you wanted.
It wasn't required. Unless you were being a doctor. But, like... I keep saying but like, it's bothering me. But like...
But like...
But, like, parents... Like, our... Well, I know, like, I'm trying to prevent myself from saying it. I'm like... Parents and our... Wow. Now I just fucked myself up. But, like, I'm gonna take a drink now.
Yeah, for our parents, it wasn't necessary to survive with a college degree. For us, it kind of is now.
And the unfortunate thing is our parents who didn't go to college, who
now
have worked...
can't help pay for us to go to college.
Well, not only that, but... I almost said but like again. They go into it now... having worked the same experience, or having the line of experience for 20 years, and somebody with a degree shows up.
Can I use your drill charger?
What?
Can I use your drill charger?
Why are we, like, whispering?
I don't know, I just can't find mine.
Hannah wants to use my jewel charger. Oh my god, she jewels. Not for long.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to Kentucky.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to make a jewel account under my dad's name.
Have them shipped to your house.
Yeah.
Will you be my plug?
Am I going to get sued because I said that? Where'd my jewel go?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest pet peeves in this society is college now is this required thing almost.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, people always think, like, I can't tell you how many times they were like, oh, where are you going to college? And I would tell them, and they're like, don't go to parties, like, whatever. I'm like, dude, I'm not even living on campus. Like, the fuck? Like, and it's viewed as also this thing where people just go and party all the time, too. I'm not saying I'm not going to a party, but, you know.
You're not going to a fucking party.
I like parties.
What cracks me up is, though, sometimes, like, some jobs, there's somebody who doesn't have a degree, but still makes $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
Some jobs you don't ever need a degree, and you can make really, really good money doing
Like
it.
Carl Carlson's job.
Carl Carlson does not make that much money.
He says he does.
Don't listen to what he says. Carl Carlson makes a little bit more than...
And he has a degree. Oh my god, he keeps trying to talk to me about my degree because he has the same degree.
Well...
But I don't know whether his is a BA or a BS.
bullshit is what he is.
No, mine's a BS. So it's either you get a psychology degree that's a Bachelor of Science psychology degree, or you get a Bachelor of Arts psychology degree, which are different.
Which one's yours?
Bachelor of Science.
What did he get?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what he got. I need to ask him.
What the hell is a psychology of arts degree?
So it's... I don't even know how to explain the difference. Like, it's different. So there's two different psychology programs. There's the BA and the BS. Here, hold on. I'll Google the difference for you.
We're Googling.
So... Oh, it's like... Okay. So it says deciding between a Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degree. The primary difference between a BA and a BS is the focus of coursework necessary to graduate. Bachelor of Arts entails psychology-focused courses, earning students a BA. Oh, and the other one's like in social sciences.
Well, what jobs, like, psychology...
So if I'm going to be a therapist, I need a BS. So there's like a liberal arts degree, which is different.
Well, what would you need a psychology of arts? Like, what profession is that?
I have no idea. What jobs can you get with a BA in psychology? Oh, like social services.
Oh, well...
Yeah.
It's a pointless degree. Therapists make good money.
Yeah, I know.
They charge a lot.
I'm aware. I have good insurance. No, it's funny always watching those bills come in because you can see how much they are and then see how much the insurance takes off. So I think I pay like $10 for an appointment, but my appointments are like $300 each.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No. And I go once every 2 weeks for the last 2.5 years. So, hold on. 52 times divided by 2. So 26, so 52 times 2 plus 26. So I've been going for 130 weeks. You divided by 2. So totally 65 appointments. It has to be more than that. Times 300. Yeah, it's like $39,000 so far.
Jesus.
In therapy. So, yeah, the insurance covers it, though. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for college, though. I'm really excited to go back to school.
You're the first person to ever say that.
Oh, I know. I don't know. I just get really out of it in the summertime because I just work so much every summer. And it's like my sleep schedule's always out of whack and like I don't like talk to people. Like I think I talk to you.
Who doesn't talk to me?
I can name a few people. Anyway, but like I don't know, I'm just excited to go back to school. I'm excited not to have to ever go back to high school again. God bless.
School sucks.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end it here.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for listening to the 100% podcast. Shout out to Nick's teacher. It's been real. We'll catch you guys in the next one.